we're sorry to interrupt your viewing, but we have some breaking news coming in right now.
Yes, you will be both shocked and surprised to hear that psychology students hate statistics. Yes, I repeat, psychology students hate statistics.
We have our news reporter, Anova, reporting live from the lecture theatres. Anova?
Yes, I am here at the lecture theatre now where a statistics lecture has just ended. And as you can see, the psychology students are clearly distraught. I'm joined here by one such student, Penelope Value, who, so tell me, Penelope, how do you feel about this? I'll actually stand. Well, the lecture's just finished and it was really difficult. I could follow it for about the first 10 minutes, but then the lecture moved so fast that I just switched off after that, because it's like I've lost track already, so there's no point listening anymore. And what do you think your fellow psychology students feel about this issue? At first I thought it was just me feeling this way, but the more and more people and friends I speak to on this course, the more I realise that most of us feel this way about statistics and the lectures. Okay, thank you very much for talking to us. This is Anova reporting live from the lecture theatre. Back to you in the studio.
Very disturbing news indeed.
To discuss this issue in more detail, we have with us via satellite link Professor M. Saristity to shed some light on this matter.
So, Professor Saristity, what do you have to say about this phenomenon?
Well, this is an issue which my research had predicted would become an epidemic. My work has built on previous work in the area to show that the dislike of statistics is exponentially negatively correlated to the propensity of psychology students to procrastinate.
So you're saying that this is an issue which could have been prevented?
Well, my own research has been drawing on this very conclusion at the end of every conclusion. I'm very sorry, Professor Saristity, but we have to cut you short there.
We're joined in the studio now by the Student Union representative, Simone, PSS, who is here to talk about this in more detail. So tell me, Simone, why is this such a pressing issue?
Well, what we know is that whilst in psychology the learning of statistics is a core subject, its learning is characterised by student anxiety and lack of motivation.
But what would you say is the underlying cause?
Research has identified a number of causes. Firstly, giving psychology students basic literary skills in statistics is becoming harder than ever because the core mathematical skills and standards of numeracy are on the decline in both Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Furthermore, negative attitudes and beliefs towards statistics can impact on how students learn and apply what they have learned outside of the classroom.
It's interesting that you mention the classroom here. What about what happens within lecture theatres? How does this affect student learning?
Yeah, this is also an important factor. For instance, teaching large groups isn't necessarily conducive to the teaching of statistics.
Ah yes, we did an expose recently on the move towards teaching large groups in higher education. So let me clarify here. So there's no misunderstanding. What you're saying is that this is a common problem and one which has no easy solution.
Well, I would definitely agree that it is a common problem. But in terms of solution, again, the research has indicated that there are a number of avenues which students can take to improve their performance and attitude towards statistics. For example, using real-world examples, using visual explanations, and other forms of multimedia.
But where would, say, a psychology student find such a resource?
Well, I know of one recent project funded by the HEA Psychology Network, which aims at providing psychology students with such a resource. It's a project to develop YouTube videos around exploring key concepts in statistics. The project's still in its early development stages, but they've established a YouTube presence and they're asking for psychology students to be involved and help develop videos which will explain these concepts.
Ah yes, we have a clip here of one of these videos which they posted online. Okay, so here we are outside the lecture theatre and the lecture's going on. We can see the lecturer's in there and he's teaching statistics.
So, what are we protesting against?
It's for crimes against teaching of statistics in psychology.
And that's an issue why?
It's just criminal what they do to the subject.
Okay.
Yes, you can see we have a lot of support. We're not going to let this get away unchallenged.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we're ready to enter. Down with poor teaching of psychology statistics. There is an alternative way. Join the free psychology statistics movement. Power to the students. For decades, psychology students have been dealing with difficult statistical tests, complex concepts, and statistics misery. Join the free psychology movement and liberate your education. There is an alternative.
Yay!
Now, this is all in good humour, but there is an important message. Now, this is all in good humour, but there is an important message that this project is trying to convey.
Yeah, the clip we've just seen is just one of the ways in which the project is trying to engage students with this process. By integrating some humour, they're aiming to reach as many students as possible and to let the students drive the project and hopefully foster student empowerment.
So how would students go about becoming involved with the project?
Well, students can either comment on the YouTube video itself, or if they don't have a YouTube account, they can email the project at, I think it's psychologystatistics@hotmail.com.
Yes, we've stated the email address at the bottom of your screen. And at this stage, what is the project asking students for?
It's just any comments that they want to make or any ideas for future videos, and if they want, their comments can be added onto the YouTube videos to hopefully generate a discussion around the subject.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's all we've got time for. Thank you for your time, and thank you to all our guests today. Good day.